If you think about what I've been talking about today, yes, I'm using real estate as an example, but what I'm really talking about is a mindset. It is an approach. It is a very curious approach. It's an approach that says, I want to be able to measure and I want to be able to compare, right? Measurement and comparison. And I think that if you think about it, the approach that I use in real estate is actually easier and even better to use when trying to invest in stocks. Or, if I'm a private equity firm and I'm looking to make investments in businesses, I want to make that investment. So I'll give you an example. A traditional private equity firm looks at a company and says, this company is making, $2 million a year in profit, and it's in a vertical, and that vertical gives you 5x multiples. So I'll take 2 million, multiply by 5x, and buy this company for 10 million. That's a traditional approach. But a newfangled sort of private equity firm that fully uses data and fully uses AI goes the next step. They do all of that math, and that is very important. But then they basically start looking at every other company in that space, and they start ranking this company in that space in terms of profitability, growth speed, in terms of how well it's positioned, in terms of how much brand value there is. And they start creating a matrix of that entire space. And very often when they do that, they don't end up buying this company, because that matrix actually tells them this company is great, but it's past its growth stage. But as I built my matrix, I realized that there were 13 other companies that are earlier in the cycle, and I don't have to pay $10 million for those. I can buy them for $5 million. And those companies are actually proceeding down the same path as this more expensive company that's just earlier in the cycle. What I've described is the same process as real estate, where I'm trying to find cities 2 years before everybody else knows about them. Like, nobody knows about Burlington, Vermont being an incredible place to invest in at this point of time. I do. And the same process can be applied to anything that you do. The key focus is, don't make your decisions on whether something is good or bad to buy. Make your decisions on how does it compare with everything else in its space.